So today we need to find brood.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? This hive swarmed from the super.
I think you're right.
Guarantee it.
Bees.
Huh? No, there weren't. And we never checked the supers for.
That's the one I showed up late, so I get to blame you all.
We were going by our
We accept
coach.
Yep. This is Hive Inspection 15, 22 July. And so we'll do our normal thing of opening up the hive. If you want to smoke it, Jim. So one of our key teaching points this time is the smoker safety. We've already got wildfires breaking out all over the place. So make sure you don't put your smoker down on the ground, because the bottom of the smoker where the fire is extremely hot.
A good way to do it is I just set it on the lid. Set your lid down, you can set your smoker on it, and then you're safe that way.
So I'm going to show you a method. It's basically two hive tools. During a big honey flow, the bees will attach the frames together through burr comb, and it's almost always full of honey, sometimes brood, but usually honey. And it's very easy if you come in from the side to kill a bunch of the bees. So the important thing is to find out early on if these frames are attached. When you lift the top super, it will tend to pull those frames up with it, and that causes the problem with the bees. So it's just real simple. I'm going to lift mainly with the J-hook, because this provides a nice little fulcrum. I'll lift it up and I'll look inside and see if the frames are attached to each other, and in this instance they're not. So then you would just lift it up, pull it back a hair, and lift it all the way up, and you'll be able to see if they're doing burr comb, and you can cut it right here and then sweep it forward over the side. Okay, so boy, this is a nice heavy super. So we're still looking for brood in the super, and there's none there, but by pulling the supers, you'll be able to look at the bottom of the frames also to see if there is, yeah, that's good. Okay, lift her up. So here's some of that burr comb. It all came off nicely. So when you put these supers back on, if you scrape them, then you won't kill bees. I'm also looking between the frames for any capped brood or any indication of brood, and there's not.
Doesn't seem to be.
No. Is that another heavy one?
Yeah.
So we're going to need
Gonna need another super today?
probably.
Probably.
So go ahead and clean this up. And by being in the back, all you do is push it forward and it falls in front of the hive, and the bees will clean it up nicely. Okay, looking down, they're working it. They
There might be.
okay, not attached. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, once again, we're looking for brood. The one thing I'm noticing is this frame is not being worked.
We'll move that inside.
Yeah, why don't we
Do it
shift
later?
over? Because I tend to forget everything, we'll go ahead and move it. So we'll check the next frame. Now there's nothing that says the queen's not up here, so we still want to be careful. So this frame's almost all honey. Okay, this one we want to leave in the center because they're still drawing it out.
This one as well.
Okay, so I suspect this frame is going to be hard to get out. Yeah. Okay, so this one's drawn out. There's no brood, so it will be a good frame to put on the edge. I just want to see what this one looks like. Oh, it's pretty light.
There's a queen cup on the other side.
Yeah. So there's no eggs. It's a good frame. So let's put that one in next. And then space. All nectar. Okay. So let's just move it in. We don't need to pull it out. Okay, and then space them out. And just as a reminder, these are drawn frames, so we go with 7 in an 8-frame box. If you're working foundation still, you want to maintain bee space by keeping 8 frames. So we want to give these girls a little puff of smoke. So far they've been very, very sweet.
Yeah,
Sweethearts.
Pretty chill.
So you just look through, see what you got. This one has, we can see it's not numbered, so we know it was foundation very recently. It's on the outside, so it's probably just being drawn out.
Not hardly at all. A little bit.
A little
Little
here.
bit right there.
And
Inside just coming along a little bit.
So we'll want to move it in if possible. So this looks like a honey frame. Yeah.
All honey on this side.
So this is a great food frame. Okay, they're doing a better job at drawing out this frame. I'm checking for eggs because the queen loves this gorgeous new comb. None so far. Here's another fully drawn.
Don't see any.
Oh, no eggs. So last week we had a new queen inside and no brood whatsoever. This week we've got to find eggs because she's had plenty of times to mate. Plenty of time to mate.
Honey.
Yeah, nice food frame.
Honey.
So this one's barely drawn out, but it's against a solid honey frame. Let's put it right there. So she's fanning, so let's just smoke a little bit. Lots of fanning going on. So you want to pull that one? That's a foundation frame. So let's. So there's a cup here, and if we leave it, the comb around it is not going to be drawn out properly. So if you'll just try to get in there without wrecking, see how that was done? Then they'll draw out the comb.
They'll make like a volcano around it.
Yeah.
We're definitely pulling
They're
it.
drawing that one
Drawing it
out a
out,
lot
yeah.
better. Of course, that one's in the middle, so that's should be the case.
So last week we found the excuse me, we found the queen on this frame. Hopefully she stayed down there, but she's laying. Otherwise, we have a decision to make. Just all pollen.
Yeah.
Well, they're ready for brood, but
I don't see her. No eggs.
okay. They're not acting
No.
like they're missing a queen, so.
There.
Oh,
No,
there we
no,
go.
No.
No?
No.
That's not.
No.
Is that just pollen?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Pearly white?
Yeah. Still don't see her though. They're sure calm.
Yeah, and there's no roar like when it's queenless either.
Yeah. Darn it.
Yeah, we got a problem.
Yep. They're just acting so calm though.
Could she be up in the super?
Well, we're going to have to find her, that's for sure.
One way we could do it is put a frame of eggs in here. And if it's queenless, yeah, well, that's, I don't know if he's got anything here, or put a frame of eggs in here, and if they start making a queen, then we know it's queenless. If they don't, then we know that she's in here. That's what I would try to do if we can get a frame of eggs someplace. Because we could spend the rest of the day looking for her in this one. You want to go through them again on the way out?
I would like to.
Yeah. I think that's what we need.
Let's do it here. So if she runs, she won't run down there and we'll miss her.
So we didn't see the queen on the first pass, so we're, prior to putting the boxes, stacking them back up, we're doing a quick search again, just to see if we see the queen on the second look.
Well, the fanny going on.
And they're so quiet, there's not the normal roar.
Well, it's picking up.
Yeah, it is.
I'm suspecting that.
We got a whole bunch of festooning getting ready to fall on this side.
Hopefully this queen doesn't like running on the wood.
There's a bunch of bees on the wall over here.
Yep. There she is.
Oh, did you find her?
Good.
Oh, yep, there she is.
Good.
Oh, but she's not laying. Her abdomen hadn't grown a bit.
Let's see. Oh yeah. No, she's still the same size.
Yep. So we need a new queen.
So if we know where she is right now,
Yep.
should we trap her?
I got a queen
Queen
clip
catcher.
in my truck.
Kill her and then introduce a new one?
I was gonna say, why do we need to trap her? We just need to
Just-
offer.
Okay.
Now
I've got to make sure Jerry's got some queens back there.
queen or brood, we'll find out. But let's, we need to let the deeps know that she's dead. So
Right.
if you leave that, but pull that super here.
Do what?
Pull that super back.
Oh, I
over
see what
here.
you're saying.
We need to put her down
Yeah.
on the
Yeah. Yeah.
bottom deep.
Yeah.
Good. Well, you're getting a workout today.
Okay, do it. Oh, sure.
Of course. You might want to set it there. She is.
All right, so now we've got the queen. We pinched her off. We're gonna put her corpse on the top of the brood box so that they know she's dead.
Oh, look at her. Look at them. Look at her now. Now we need to get another queen in there right away.
In 15 minutes.
Okay.
So now we're in the queen bank. Gonna find a queen that we can reintroduce to the new, now queenless colony. Can you grab it?
Wait a minute.
All right, so we got the new queen and we are getting ready to put her down in the bottom brood box.
Set the camera up there. Let them listen to how they're roaring right now.
Hear how much noisier they are now? And they've already removed the queen from the top bar.
Okay, I'm pulling the frames apart dead center. So there's plenty of room. So this is an elongated wire cage. Gives the queen lots of room to move. You'll notice.
She's Italian as well.
But she's alive.
Which makes no...
So there's a lot of room on both sides for the nurse bees to feed her. And now we're ready to put it back together.
And how long will we leave her in there, Ted, before she's released?
3 or 4 days.
Okay.
Here, wait a second. Sorry. That's right.
Boy, listen to that hive. Wow.
It's roaring now.
Wow, listen to it. Okay. Over here. There we go. Bam.